Okay, this is the side of the shelter where the ventilation is. This is a 6-person, just like what you were getting tomorrow. This is the bottom of the vent right here, and you see where the top of the vent is right there. When the door shuts, it cups over. Okay, so right here is the top of the door, and your concrete is going to be about 3 inches up here. So that concrete is going to come over to the edge of the shelter, and it needs to, on this side only where the ventilation is, it needs to go down to about this flange and then run across this flange and stay right here away from the shelter. And that concrete will go down right along here, and it can touch up to here, and then you will run your PVC right here. And so the concrete will be right here. The PVC will come through the concrete right here, so that in the event that any water comes in from the top coming down, it will accumulate right here in a catch and run this pipe and run outside your slab. Now that pipe can be here or up here or even up here. The farther down the better, because the further away from the vents, because the top of the vents is right up there. But if you put your pipe right here, then that concrete would come from the top down below the bottom of the pipe and then return in to the shelter like so. And that is only necessary on this side of the shelter where the ventilation system is, because you got the vent here and the vent here. The rest of the shelter, the concrete could come over about 1.5 inches away from the edge of the door, down, and then return in over here at a higher point. And it could do that like that all the way across the back and then across there. But on the ventilation side, the concrete needs to go down lower to compensate for the pipe, so that the water can accumulate, run into the pipe, and run out of the slab. So if you got any questions, let me know. We just need to know the finished grade of the concrete. That's going to be about 3 inches higher than the shelter. So we'll set the shelter about 3 inches below the top of the concrete so that you can build your trap door. And again, that concrete will come in on the back about this height, and once it gets to here, it will need to go down to the ventilation trough that will come in across here, and that pipe will be right in somewhere in this area right here is where you'll put that pipe, somewhere in here below the bottom of the vents. Okay, thank you.